Welcome, Virgo, to your mid-month mini tarot forecast for June 15th through the 30th. My name is Leanne. I'm with Mystic Inspirations, and I appreciate you stopping by. First off, I have to say, while I was shuffling for you, um, that song "Goodbye to You." I'm old. I'm in my 40s, so I know this is dating my age right now, but um, kept rolling through my head, and I mean, the stones that I threw and the cards, like even just at first glance, the term "goodbye to you" is just so fitting for you. So, looks like you're going to be walking away from some situations that are not serving your highest purpose. You're going to heal, and you're going to learn to listen to your intuition. Okay, you're going to find that when you speak your highest truth, that's when you become more yourself. Okay? And so you've done a lot of healing already. You've done a lot of um, like chakra alignment, like yoga, and you've done a lot of inner work. You've really worked on who you are, what you want, and now it's just a matter of separating yourself completely from what no longer serves you. And it looks like that Leo, or excuse me, Virgo, is exactly what is going to happen. Yes, this is Virgo. If I said Leo, it was because I just finished that video. But no, Virgo, this is definitely for you. Um, so on to the cards. We have um, focus cards of King of Cups, Ten of Swords, number 5 Major Arcana, the High Priest. We have Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, and then our underlying theme or our overall energy, however you would like to phrase that, is the Eight of Cups. And let me just say a little bit about this Eight of Cups energy that is sort of flowing through the last part of this month. Um, this is an emotional card. Okay, it's cups. It's love. It's not just intimate love, but it's love of your family. It's love of your work, your job, your career, your hobbies. It's love. It's all the different ways we love. We love our pets and we love our husbands, wives, children, sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers. We love our bosses because they're awesome. Um, there are so many different types of love, and this is um, emotional stability, but it can also be stagnation. And this card is showing you walking away from that. Um, these cups could have been promises that never got filled. Okay? So, maybe you're walking away because this just didn't end up the way you were promised it was supposed to. Okay? You held on. You filled in all of these cups for someone else, and nothing got filled back for you. Okay? So now you're looking at the other side of the water, like the this is going to be fine. You've already fulfilled everything you can give. You've given all you can give, right? And so now it's time to walk away. And you're walking away in the dark. You're walking away guided solely by your intuition, solely by the moonlight and the stars here. It's very much, you don't know really even exactly where you're going. You just know you can't stay here anymore. Okay? You can't stay in an endless cycle of promise, an endless cycle of disappointment, an endless cycle of, you know, next time I'll do it this way, or, like this endless ongoing same thing. Like, this is never going to change. Whatever your situation is, whether it's work, relationship, family issues, job, career advancement issues. I promise next time you'll get the promotion. I promise. No, nothing's going to change. Nothing is going to change. Okay, this is stable. So this energy is one of just sort of figuring that out and saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. Goodbye to you. So that's what we're that's what you're looking at, Virgos. Um, and I have to say, these mid-month minis, I decided initially to do them because I wasn't able to get a monthly video out, and I am taking a little more time with these. And I'm glad that I am, because there's a lot of very powerful messages happening right now. I do know that um, energies do not start and stop because I've put the timestamp on the video. This is the mid-month from 15th to 30th. This situation has been going on a long time, right? So um, this is something that's been building. And I feel like, although this goes, this is sort of a predictive for through to the end of the month, I actually feel that we're going to complete this before the end of this month. Something just tells me that when you're done, right? I mean, you're a Virgo, so that's Earth sign. You're very nurturing and grounded and practical, but you're also very realistic. And once you have figured out that it's not working and it's not ever going to, you're out of there. And so I feel like a lot of these decisions and happenings have already been made. Okay, so let's move on to your focus cards. We have the King of Cups. This is, staying on top of your emotions. This is not letting the turbulence behind you and what's going on sort of shake you. This is, um, staying on top of your game, keeping a clear head, and not letting your emotions get the better of you. Um, and I'm going to have to circle back because there are a couple of different ways this could play out. I'm just going to move forward with this because this is a general reading. It tends to get a little ADD like, so bear with me. So you're on top of your emotions, and there is some turbulence happening, and we've got the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of a cycle, ending of a bad situation, and really ending of um, negative thought process. This is the ending of being stabbed in the back. This is the ending of, you're just not going to take anymore. And whether it's a physical thing or whether it's, a mental thing, you're done. There is nothing after 10. You start over, right? And so um, with this, we have the High Priest, and this is saying, for couples anyway, this is saying divorce. I'm out of there. This is saying I'm getting a different job. This is saying, um, I'm selling the house. Like, I'm tired of this debt that I'm in. This is legal. This is tradition. This is teacher. This is counseling. And this may be counseling for couples who are trying to work through it. You may have, and here, ADD alert. You may have a very emotional situation where you've been incredibly hurt. Okay, maybe your partner, your family, or your boss or coworkers have very much hurt you, and it hurt you not only in a mental way, but in a very emotional way. And so you're going to counseling. Maybe this is HR. Maybe you have to go to HR and plead your case and say, you know what, they've said some really rude racial comments, and I don't want to, I don't feel like I should have to listen to that at my workplace. Or um, we have a lot of issues globally right now happening with sexual orientation. This could be, it's an emotional, hurtful thing when entities like job places and governments and this could be, you know what, uh, you can't get married, or you can't live in this apartment, or you can't move into this neighborhood because of how you're made up emotionally and physically and mentally. So again, the ADD kicking in. This could also be, um, every now and again, I look at the King of Cups as a player. I'll just say it. And I do have to mention that in tarot, the male and female um, characters on the cards, they are not gender specific. Okay, so when I say king and it shows a man, it doesn't have to be a man. Okay, when I see a queen or a page or a princess or a knight, it doesn't have to be that gender. Okay, so King of Cups just means that he's at a level that has surpassed, an hierarchy, and so he's at the top of he's at the top of the top. He's the king. The only thing that trumps the king is, of course, the major arcana. So you have this male or female who is a player. Okay, he's charming, loving, generous with his, compassion, and he goes with the flow. Somebody's crying on his shoulders, he's willing to hold them. So, and again, I say his just because. Um, so, this could be, that player got found out. He or she got found out. You're done, right? You got stabbed in the back for the last time, right? And and so that's going to lead you to court. You know what, buddy or Missy? I'm taking you to court. I will meet you with your lawyer, or I will meet you at the annulment office, or I will meet you at the, church ground, wherever they do whatever they do when they, dissolve a partnership in the church family. I mean, whatever it takes, you're going to go and you're going to be like, that's it. I'm done. And so, also, I have to say, this is kind of a loaded reading, by the way. This could also be, I'm feeling, this could be surgery, okay? So, I feel like, and this will really only resonate and pertain to a small group, or maybe one or two. I feel like there was a water or boating accident, and you're going to need back surgery, okay? And you're focused right now on insurance, and you're sort of, you're sort of locked out of what you need done right now because either insurance won't pay or there's some type of delay. Okay, and so we'll see how that plays out. I will let you know how that is going to fare for you, and we're going to move on now. These two cards I have as your help or hindrance, help coming to you, and energy that it would be helpful for you to embrace is the Six of Pentacles. So with help coming to you, this is somebody who might be generous with their time, their information, maybe a health regimen. This might be physical therapist, and this may actually be somebody helping you with finances. Or perhaps this is somebody just sort of showing you the ropes as far as, there are different programs and there are different ins and outs. Like when you're applying for loans and whatnot, there are literally tens of thousands of, different programs you can apply to that nobody really knows about all of them or even thinks to do that. Um, so maybe somebody's going to come along to you and say, you know what, hey, I hear there's a program at, blah, blah, blah medical center, or, blah, blah, blah community, or, like somebody's going to show up and give you some good information. Now, also, with this energy, you need to use your discernment. Okay, the Six of Pentacles is also very discerning where it comes to who's getting the coins, who's getting more, who's getting less, who's getting some, who's getting none. So when you get this information, when you get this health regimen, when you get this new job offer or syllabus that you're supposed to follow, like use some discernment, okay? Don't give everything away and don't receive everything in a way that you're expecting to be completely fulfilled from somebody else. Okay, so take what information you are getting, take what finances you're getting, take what help you're getting, and sort of use it with a grain of salt type attitude. Okay, it's coming, but and I don't want to use the word leery, but I feel like just be discerning and just know who you're dealing with, um, and and who are they most trying to be an advocate for? Are they an advocate for the insurance company? Are they an advocate for the doctor's office, the surgeon's board, or is it a patient's advocacy group? Is it a health and fitness type advocacy program? Like figure out whose side are they on? Are they benefiting from this? Is somebody else benefiting from this? So, there's a couple of different scenarios, and this is also when you get to the point where, of course, that was more for the physical issue, but when it comes to speaking with a lawyer or attorney, take a couple of tries. Use your intuition. Um, make sure that you are guided by intuition, okay? Because you're really going to be in the dark. So whoever you talk to about, splitting assets or getting surgery or, going to a counselor or, whomever it is that you're wanting to speak to or engage with, use some discernment because whoever this is may not necessarily have your best interest at heart. Not that they're out to deceive you. I don't feel like that. I just feel like um, you should go in completely aware. Okay? And so the energy that is going to happen that will also hinder your movement forward is this Knight of Wands. And it's odd that I say it hinders forward movement as this is such a forward moving card, but the way it's going to hinder you is that if you move forward too quickly, no matter what the situation, whether you're dealing with the health issue, whether you're dealing with a breakup, whether you're dealing with division of assets, on a partnership, or um, whatever it is, properties, family, wills and estates. If you move too fast and you don't use your discernment and you don't use your intuition, right? Um, this is going to burn you in the end. Okay, this is a fast moving energy. This knight is blowing and going. Okay, he's hot. And ADD alert, this may be a younger person in your life that you are seeing that is the player or that you're playing with, right? Like, this doesn't mean this happened to you. Maybe you are this person. Maybe you are the one that's playing with this hot, fiery, passionate guy. The sex is great, or girl. Um, it's more than you can explain in words. It's fire. It's fire. Use your discernment. Use your knowledge. Gather as much information as you can. But ultimately, use your intuition throughout this whole process. Because your end game is showing the 10 of Wands. And I know a lot of folks tend to get a little, I don't know, scared, or I mean, it looks a little rough, right? It doesn't look happy. I mean, this poor guy, he's loaded down, right? He's got all these wands on his back. And this guy. So we've got two tens, right? Overloaded. But this guy is walking towards like the castle, and he's almost there. Almost there. The tens are the ending and the new beginning. So I also want to mention that when you have two tens in a spread, um, especially since they're directly in alignment, it can mean some new exciting changes and challenges, but they're exciting and they're new. Okay, so keep that in mind, Virgo. You've got a beautiful future ahead of you, but it does look like you're walking away. You are walking away, but truly use your intuition. You've got knowledge. Okay, I don't know if you can even see this very clearly because I tend to wiggle and the lighting isn't the greatest. I apologize, but we've got a beautiful owl up here. Owl brings wisdom, and it also brings, in some cultures, signifies endings, right? This is over. Done. That's done, and this is done. Pick up your stakes. You're like, you know what? I'm gathering my shit and I'm out of here. That's it. You're done. And that's fine. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay? Um, I do apologize if this does not pertain to all of you. I do mention in my description bar to please watch moon or rising signs for a little more clarity. This is a general reading, so it's just not going to apply to everybody. God forbid I have a message for everybody who ever watches this video, right? So I am going to draw an oracle card from the Speed of Light Oracle from Temple of Balance and see if there's any more insight that we can give to this situation for you, Virgo. And there we go. Okay. I have to grab my glasses. So we have unicorn, and it says psychic gifts, spiritual intuition, and trust. Let me hold this up for you. White stag, oh, excuse me. You know the truth in this situation. You have felt it, seen it, and you know it based on your psychic abilities. You don't have to work as a psychic to be psychic. Use your natural instincts to help you in your everyday life and in everyday situations. Trust your intuition and your spiritual connections, and ultimately trust your instincts, for your gifts are strong. And the mantra that goes with this card is, it is safe for me to use my psychic gifts in my daily life. Hallelujah. This truly does go with all that we had said, even from the beginning, where, um, you know, you're healing your heart and your crown chakra. You're using more of your feelings and your intuition. Um, this is also a very psychic card. I normally, I realize now that I didn't mention it, but I normally, the Queen of Cups usually speaks to me more as a psychic, intuitive person. But this can also be that psychic, intuitive person. So, we have very many layers pertaining to this um, situation and this reading. And I hope, Virgo, that this makes some kind of sense and that it actually helps you get through the rest of the weeks that we have left in June. I will see you back here in July. I appreciate likes, thumbs up, shares, and of course, subscribe button. And I will see you soon. Thank you.